Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my video. So, as you guys can see, these are ratcheting wrenches that I bought from eBay. I guess you could buy these from Amazon too. These are non-branded. Sorry about the shiny light. I got my light on and I already started the video, so I'm not going to turn it off. So, anyway, these are the no frills, non-branded ratcheting wrenches, and I'm going to do a review of these because apparently there aren't too many reviews of no frill stuff or any good reviews of no frill stuff from eBay or Amazon, not on these that I've seen. So they got a couple of versions of these, floppy versions, which I do have. I'm going to do a review of that too. But this is the non-floppy, non-flexible version of it. And overall, I think I paid $28 for it with free shipping. And there's about, I believe, 19 wrenches. No, not 19 wrenches. How many different wrenches are 8? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's I think it's a 12 set. It's a 12 wrench set. So before I bought these, I you know, like you guys probably did, went and looked up reviews on Amazon on these because they are being sold on Amazon too, under different brands, but they're all pretty much the same. Okay, so I was like, I'll take a chance on these because I needed self-ratcheting wrenches. Believe me, I went to the Home Depot. I went to the Home Depot. I went to Sears. The Sears is closing down close to where I live. And I went there to check out the wrenches. A, they're too expensive. And B, they don't have enough variations in the sizes for me to actually pick them up. And I did actually go to the Home Depot and picked up a couple of Husky sets. One Husky set was it was like 1995 or whatever. It was non-ratcheting, but it did have the universal sockets, you know, and you know, they had metric and SAE, and I did pick up a metric set. I tried to use it, and it didn't fit some of the bolts that I was trying to take off. Really pain in the ass, with pain in the butt with SAE and metric. You know, I just wish there was just one single version for all these wrenches, to be honest with you. But obviously, they also had self-ratcheting wrenches. Also, they also had the flexible type, but unfortunately, they didn't have sets that had complete variations of it. One set was self-ratcheting, was flexible. It was like $55, $59, and it came as a 6-piece set. I actually bought the $20 set that was non-ratcheting, and I also bought the $59 set that was self-ratcheting and was flexible, which with locked-in flexible head. Only problem with this, with all that stuff, is I wish they built one single set with the self-ratcheting set. You know, self-ratcheting with the flex head, with the locked-in flex head. That would be an absolutely awesome thing if they had, but apparently they don't do that. They won't do that because they have price points. So they're trying to sell as many products as they can, so they have different price points. And different price points have different sets. They must have like 5 different sets on the shelf, and for you to get every single one of them, you'd have to buy every single set, which would cost you I believe over $100, $150 or whatever, and it just fills up your 2 set with different variations of different sets to complete. It's just absolutely a pain. I had to return them. Wasn't gonna do that because I actually just wanted one single set that did everything, and you know, those sets that does everything, I believe they run to the hundreds. And I'm like, no. Why is it so difficult for these companies, even these knockoff companies, to actually put some out with like a locked-in flex head. I mean, I have 2 sets now. I have this set that's non-flexible with a non-flexible head. I have another set with a flexible head, and that set of the flexible head was just too flexible to actually use. But I'm still using it because either I'm cheap or this stuff is just too expensive for me to just go out and want to just buy a set for like a couple $100 with everything in it. No, it's not because I'm too cheap. No, but the reviews on these were generally pretty good on Amazon. Heard some. I actually read some reviews where they said it weren't made too well. But to be honest with you, it's this chrome vanadium. This is the kind. It looks like the kind of stuff you actually buy from Harbor Freight. It's not bad. It's pretty decent. Haven't had any issues with, as far as the ratcheting is concerned. Some people had issues with the ratcheting. I haven't had any issues with the ratcheting, but then again, I haven't used all of these, so I can't really tell you. But for 20 bucks, for like $30, you can't go wrong on these. Only issue I have with these is that a lot of these are a little bit too short. Wish they were a little bit longer. Wish they were a little bit longer, but as far as these wrenches concerned, it's a $30 set. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? It's a $30 set. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up. Wish they had locking flex head version of this. I actually just wanted one set. I don't want to carry on 2 sets of these with the flex head and with the non-flex head, and the flex head didn't work. I mean, I'm gonna make a review on that. I'm gonna have a review on that. But as far as this set is concerned, I have no complaints about it. It comes in this plastic container, and there's 12 of these wrenches, and they're ratcheting wrenches. What else can I say about that? It's inexpensive. I actually went on eBay. It did the whole price thing where I set it up to the lowest price, cheapest price, and there were variations on these. Some of them had, were branded, other weren't branded. They're the same, guys. Believe me, they're the same. A lot of these, companies that don't have any kind of brand name recognition, or they just want to put their name on it. There's actually companies that actually will put their, instead of chrome vanadium, put their brand on there, or some made up brand on there. They're the same set. There's no difference. These are metal, chrome vanadium metal. They look like they're sturdy wrenches. And I actually have no complaints about it. As far as people are saying, well, are they cheaply made? Are they not cheaply made? They're steel wrenches, guys. I mean, how am I gonna say they're not? I mean, what kind of different steels are there? Chrome vanadium. I don't know what chrome vanadium is. I've seen these chrome vanadium labels in Harbor Freight with their wrenches, and apparently chrome vanadium's gotta be like, some really strong metal for them to actually put it on here. That's chrome vanadium. Is it really chrome vanadium? I don't know, but it's a metal set. I'm not going to complain about it. It looks like it's pretty well made. As far as the ratcheting mechanism is concerned, I have no complaints about that either. It ratchets. So maybe I'm gonna assume that most of these sets are pretty decent. Like any other product, sometimes you get crappy. You get some defects and stuff like that. I haven't had any defects in these. They're pretty simple wrenches. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, seeing as how they are. I think they're a good buy. At $30, they're a good buy. I mean, you can't actually find something like this, a 12-piece set, at Amazon, or no, not Amazon, but at your local stores like Lowe's or Home Depot or Target. I don't believe Target sells this brand. No, they don't actually sell this. I've been to Target's auto department, and they have Stanley stuff. Stanley stuff. Oh man, I should do a video on how bad Stanley stuff is, regardless of whether they're tools or whatever that's selling. I'm not a big fan of Stanley equipment and stuff like that. But this stuff obviously is made in China. It's not branded, and they're good. They're good. I mean, I wish they were you know, I wish they had a couple of features that would make this an absolutely perfect set. I would give this a 5 out of 5 if they had if there was flex and a locking mechanism. I would definitely pay like $50 for it, because you know, the more stuff I carry around with me, the heavier my car gets and stuff like that. And it's just really something that annoys me, because I don't want to carry more tools than I need. I already have enough tools, but hey, you know, these companies aren't gonna put everything into one single set, because they have they want to sell as many sets, different sets as possible. They want to make as much money off of different sets as possible, so they're not going to do that. And it's been somewhat of an adventure for me to try to find a set that actually works for me. And apparently at this point, I'm just going to settle on these two sets that I have. One's flexible and one's not flexible, and I'm gonna have to carry these two sets around, because if I wanted the perfect set, I'd probably have to shell out a couple $100 for it. I'm not gonna shell out a couple $100 for a set of wrenches, or a set of wrenches. I'm just not. But if you guys are watching this, I don't know why people don't do a lot of reviews on stuff like this. I haven't seen too many reviews on it. I did do a review on that the 12-volt jack, 12-volt jack, powered electric power jack. And you know, before I bought it, I went to Amazon, checked out the reviews on it and stuff like that. But as far as YouTube is concerned, I don't see too many reviews on that stuff. You know, so I had to put up a review on that. It was my personal review. I had to put up a review on that. I mean, I've seen like advertisements, they're kind of like advertisements on stuff like that by the you know, company that produces that stuff. No frills brand companies. But as far as this set is concerned, I'm gonna give it like, as far as this set is concerned, I'm gonna give it like I guess 4 stars. 4 stars. I mean, for the price, what am I gonna say? For the price, you can't beat the price on this. You know, you can't actually find a set like this that's almost, you know, 12 these wrenches that's ratcheting at you know, your local hardware store, Home Depot, whatever, unfortunately. But thumbs up on this $30 wrench set. No complaints. As far as comparing with other sets is concerned, I'm not going to compare this with other sets as far as, you know, self-ratcheting sets. I think these are comparable to stuff, Craftsman and all that stuff. I think they're more comparable. And if I had to buy a set like this, or a set from like Craftsman at Sears, or, you know, one of those sets at the Home Depot, I'm probably gonna just settle with a set like this. Probably buy it off of eBay. Reason being is the price point. Reason also being is the amount of stuff I'm actually getting from the set. And you know, these are wrenches, guys. Like, how much more you know, how much more can I say talk about wrenches? You know, unless I'm comparing it to. But they're good. They seem to be good wrenches. I've used them, and they're decent enough. They're decent enough where I'm gonna give them 4 stars. Worth buying, absolutely worth buying. If you guys are looking for a set to buy, you know, it's a relatively inexpensive set to buy. I'm gonna give this a thumbs up. Overall, I'm gonna give this a thumbs up. So if you guys have had any other prior experiences with these sets, let me know. I know there's like generally they had good reviews. A couple of little complaints about, you know, some of these ratcheting mechanisms, not ratcheting, but all these ratchet, you know, everything that gets sold. You know, you're gonna have your little defects, you know, here and there on some sets. They're not all gonna be perfect, regardless of what company you're getting it from. But as far as this is concerned, thumbs up for this. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And hey, I never actually asked this from my viewers, but if you guys want to donate, I got a PayPal. I mean, if you guys want to, I'm not, you know, if you guys don't want to, it's fine. You know, because, you know, it helps keep the videos coming out. If you guys enjoyed this, it helped you out in any way, you know, but if you guys have any comments on this, you guys have any, you know, issues, if you guys had any experiences with these sets, feel free to let me know, guys. You know, feel free to let me know, because you know, always interested to hear your comments on this, on the videos that I put up, good or bad. I know I get a lot of people who just, you know, are a lot of grumpy people, but most of you guys are pretty good with comments. All right, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna put up another video of the set of the other set that I got, this floppy that I've been using, and you know, that set I have issues with the floppiness of the head on the wrenches, but we're gonna do that that review on that video. All right, guys. So hope you enjoyed this. Take care.